My family of 4 spent 2 back-to-back days at Peppa Pig theme park in Florida this summer just to create this ultimate guide for you. This will provide all the details you need to know to enjoy your little one's day out, even if you experience what we did, a total park shutdown on day 1 and a summer storm on day 2. I'll cover everything from parking, tickets, indoor and outdoor attractions, shows, and some tips. But most importantly, is it worth the drive from Orlando theme parks? I'm Mommy Leandra with Mom is in the Mood. Let's get into it.
A Peppa Pig surprise! That's Legoland! Peppa Pig Land! Yeah! I'm gonna go on Daddy Pig's Rollercoaster. Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig theme park is located in Winter Haven, Florida, which is an hour south of Walt Disney World Resort and Universal Orlando, and about an hour east of Busch Gardens, which is in Tampa. It's in conjunction with Legoland, Florida. However, they are 2 separately ticketed parks. More on that later. Peppa Pig theme park is based on the very popular TV show of the same name. And here we have Daddy Pig, Mummy Pig, and Little George. Hi, Mr. Dinosaur. Haven't forgotten about you. As you can see here, the security line is basically non-existent, but that's because we got here right at park open. As you can see in this clip, if you come a little later, like we did on day 2, it may not be the same story. I'll talk more about tickets and prices later on in the video, but as you can see, you can purchase them in park. After scanning your ticket, you'll see guest services off to the left and stroller rental, which I actually don't recommend unless you absolutely feel like you need one because the park is so small. I do, however, recommend the park's mobile app. As I mentioned, the park is very small and we could literally walk from one end of the park to the other in about 5 minutes. It is very underwhelming, but in a good way. In fact, every single activity at this park, I mean everything, includes a sensory guide, which measures the impact on all 5 senses from a level of 0 to 10, which is very useful to families who need this.
Let's ride!
Today, the Mom is in the Mood family is riding Grampy Rabbit's Dinosaur Adventure. In addition to the sensory guides, there are also height requirements. They provide the heights for riding solo and for riding with an adult. My little one Elijah could ride everything in the park, and I mean everything, because spoiler alert, he'll ride his first roller coaster today. The queues here are rarely over like 10 to 15 minutes, which is awesome. I love that they include these activities you can do while waiting in these lines. Hi, buddy. So if your child is riding with you, then this is how they'll sit, in a little mini seat in front of you. Okay, this is actually a lot of fun. Like, this is the most random ride I've ever been on in my life. And I've been on a lot of rides. Be sure to hang on tight because I didn't have any restraints on me and my dinosaur abruptly stopped. If I weren't hanging on to those like little handles, I probably would have fallen off. It's really relaxing, actually, like oddly relaxing. Rawr, back to you. Was it fun?
I went like up and down.
Right next to the dinosaur ride, there is a Pirate Island sand play. So be sure to check this out, especially if you like those beach days. And as you can see, there are so many benches and places to sit out here while you just pass your time away. They have plenty of sand toys as well, so you don't have to bring your own. And here you see a sand sifter. It's a lot of fun. Granddad Dog's Pirate Island area is so perfect for your tiniest buccaneers if they really like pirate adventure. The boat ride does have a 48-inch requirement to ride alone. However, any height can get on the boat. they also have Hero Pass entrances, which is very accommodating.
Susie, you go in the back, I go in the front.
Sounds
Because
good.
they said, the parents go into the back. I like that song though.
Okay. Why am I so giddy? Like, why am I having such a fun time today? I think I'm having more fun than my kids. Whoa, look at those waves.
We're in the sand place right next to us.
Oh, the island? Yeah, with the treasure too. They have the cutest decorations here. Oh, it's so cool. It's like Peppa Pig come to life. Oh, I love it. And now we're gonna go into their house. This is very exciting. There's not really like designated stroller parking here.
He can ride it.
He can ride it?
He's right there at the
Wait
minimum.
a minute, he can ride it?
I think so.
Elijah, let me see. My goodness. I think Elijah's gonna be able to ride this.
Yeah!
I totally thought it was gonna be Barnstormer at Magic Kingdom, but I think Peppa's gonna be his first roller coaster. At this theme park, you get the chance to walk through Peppa Pig's home, which is so neat. They have a living room, a kitchen. It's really, really great theming, and my boys were very excited to see this surprise. And we're back outside. Are you excited for your first roller coaster? Oh my goodness! I cannot believe that on his first roller coaster, we're gonna be in the back of the roller coaster. Did you want that? And after you're done with Daddy Pig's roller coaster, you scan your QR code and you get your pictures. You couldn't purchase the images individually unless you call later. And you can't do it just straight through your app or on the website. You have to have this $30 package that includes your pictures from both Legoland and Peppa Pig theme park. But we only went to Peppa Pig, albeit 2 days in a row, but still there are only a couple of photo opportunities here at the park. And on top of that, as you'll see tomorrow, the Peppa Pig meet and greet photo wasn't even an option because we had a rainy day.
Time to play!
Granny Pig's garden. Looks like the boys are already having a blast. Are they in a maze? This play area includes so many treats like George's Fort, Peppa Pig's tree house, and more. That's one thing that I absolutely loved about Peppa Pig theme park is that there were so many different areas for play. Hey, Lord. Hey, buddy. I was looking all over. Dominic and I were stuck in a maze.
Madam Gazelle and Mandy Mouse are going on a nature trail. Do you want to join them?
Yes, I do. This really cool nature trail area.
Binoculars make everything look bigger.
And I love how relaxing this is. You don't even feel like you're in the middle of Winter Haven. Like, the inclusion of classic games like hopscotch and all of the hands-on activities will be a hit for your kiddos. And as you exit the garden play area, off to your right is the Mr. Potatoes Showtime Arena, where they host live shows. Our first day, they offered 2 options, while on day 2, maybe because of the weather, they offered only 1. I'll be sure to show you some clips of the show later on in the video. And if you are enjoying this so far, be sure to hit that like button. Peppa Pig's balloon ride is a ride that only half of our party rode. Not because it's crazy wild or anything, but because it's crazy hot in Florida right now, especially in the summer months. Dominic, my 5-year-old, was very excited to ride this, but unfortunately it didn't happen. I'll spare you the details, but please be sure to hydrate, busy bees.
Ready for lunch!
Now it's time for the Mama's in the Mood family to have lunch. Miss Rabbit's Diner, for the lack of better words, is on the basic side. You're paying almost the price of Disney quick service items, but the service isn't that great. There are hot and cold items on the menu, but the cold items weren't even available that day. I do hear that the milkshakes are pretty good. I am very grateful, though, that it provided a cool space for Dominic to recover from heat exhaustion, and the theming was really neat, but it's definitely nothing to write home about. So we had Teddy Grahams, hot pizza, and a grilled cheese that my husband Hot Chocolate actually really liked, and some sun chips. We were so relieved to see him feeling better. I actually do recommend that you just do a picnic if you can and bring your own soft-sided cooler. It has to be no larger than 8.5 inches wide and 6 inches high and 6 inches deep. Now back to the restaurant. I did like how the restaurant was close by to the restrooms, which by the way were very clean, had 2 tiny toilets for kids, which was really cute and convenient, and there was an entire changing room in the hallway leading to the boys' restroom.
Jumping up and down in muddy puddles.
It's hot, it's summer, so of course it's time for some fun in the sun. Muddy Puddles Splash Park is the perfect way to cool off on a hot and sunny day at Peppa Pig theme park in Florida. So there are changing rooms, so be sure to bring your towels, your swimsuits, and anything else you need to have fun. Now there aren't any lockers, so you will have to store your things off to the side near the lounging chairs or in your stroller. There are a variety of sizes of slides and fountains and water play here at the splash pad, so it was really honestly unexpected. I loved how there were so many different types of water play. And of course, watch out for that big giant water bucket. Our time at the splash pad was actually cut short because of the power outage. I could not believe that this happened, but it was really cool that they had showers that you can use before and after you get into the splash pad. So, water park is shut down, but also the entire park is shut down. Why?
One of the workers believes that it's the whole city of Winter Haven where this park resides. I would think that they would have backup generators, but...
So Dominic is on the bicycle because, you know, doesn't involve power. So there were still some things that we could do while the power was out, not many, but we were able to hang out near George's Tricycle Trail. Dominic and I headed over to Mr. Fox's shop, which is the store for the theme park, and I really loved how much merchandise there was from the show. Dominic is more of a novice fan, so he just got into Peppa Pig, so there wasn't anything that really caught his eye, but I love that there was a variety for kids who really are diehard fans. After hanging out without power for about 30 minutes, we decided to jump in this guest relations line to see if there's anything that they could do to assist, which I didn't expect much. But they did give us rainy day coupons, which is really nice, and I'm assuming that they also use these for Indeed if you have a really, really stormy day. You can use these rainy day coupons for up to 1 year after the date that you visit, which is really cool, but it says that parking is not included.
Parking and tickets.
It's day 2, and parking, by the way, is shared with Legoland, Florida. So even though the rainy day coupon said that parking would not be included, she just took the parking receipt from yesterday, did some marking on it, and we didn't have to pay for the second day's parking, which was a plus. So we have all of these solar panels, but no power. How ironic. But I'm not throwing any shade on the parks or anything. They really did handle the situation really well, and I'm just excited to be back. Because the Peppa Pig theme park is geared towards little ones, expect to pay $34.99 for anyone over 2 years old in your party. Also, parking is $23 when you prepay online and $25 on site. There are vacation packages available that you can get, but as of now, there are no military discounts, no senior discounts, and you cannot use your Legoland Florida teacher pass to get into Peppa Pig theme park.
Fun and games!
On day 1, we didn't spend that much time at the fun fair, so I was really excited to get back here, especially to ride the High Striker. Mr. Bull's High Striker tends to have the longest wait in the park because, as you can see here, this fits perfectly a family of 6, which means that you get the entire ride to yourself for about 3 minutes.
Ready down there?
Oh my gosh!
Here we go! Ah! That was actually very deceiving. I literally thought it was just gonna be, it's just a little drop ride, but that thing goes up and down for about 3 minutes. It has some like Tower of Terror type drops in there. Like my stomach actually turned more than it did on Cosmic Rewind. Let's just talk about that for 2 seconds. The fun fair has tons of free games for all of us to play. I really loved the hoopla ring toss. They also have tin can tumbler, beanbag tosses, and hook a duck. So much fun. After being at the park for only 1 hour on our second day, we have another foe, bad weather. So instead of a park shutdown, the outdoor attractions are closed, but at least we can enjoy some indoor attractions like the cinema.
It's showtime!
The cinema is a great way to take a break from the hot Florida sun, and you can watch some of your favorite episodes of Peppa Pig. So this was definitely a hit with the kids, although they were really, really anxious to get back outside soon, and sure enough, everything did come back up after only about 15 to 20 minutes. Time to do the Peppa Pig show, which we did not get a chance to do yesterday, and I must admit, even though it's really windy and it's cloudy and everything's probably gonna shut down again, at least this time it's a little bit of coverage, so it's not as hot anymore. Elijah, we're gonna go see Peppa!
Ew. Oh good, I'm Charlie by the way.
This production was about, I would say, 8 to 10 minutes. I didn't time it. However, in that little bit of time, it gave all of these kids such an opportunity to see their favorite character and to get the wiggles out. And of course, who doesn't like a good song and dance?
We're gonna have such fun today. Nice to meet you. So wait, this.
If you do come see this show, make sure you stand on this side of the theater because then Peppa will take pictures. I know, it's so much lightning. Look at that sky.
Is it worth it?
If you or your little one is a super Peppa Pig fan and you're in Central Florida, then it's worth it. If you're also visiting Legoland, it's worth it because then you can at least hop back over there to experience its indoor attractions when it storms. So although you see these gloomy skies and witnessed our bad luck for 2 days in a row, there are so many play areas and intimate spaces that other parks simply don't have. Peppa Pig theme park is very accommodating when it comes to rainy day coupons, transparency about any issues that occur, and family needs. If you have any questions about this park, please let me know in the comment section down below, and consider hitting that like button if you did enjoy this video or if you found it helpful. That way other busy bees can find it too. I'm Mommy Leandra with Mom is in the Mood, and remember, I care. See you in the next one.